So I've been studying the YouTube algorithm, and I figured out we got no fucking attention span as people, bro. So I gotta have Subway Surfers right there, women right there, titties right there, ass right there. Just kidding. We don't got jugs. We have gallons here. But in all seriousness, what I'm gonna talk about is creativity and why it's fucking goated. And we're gonna talk about why I'm still fucking here, because creativity fucking saved my life so many damn times that honestly, I don't think I'd be keeping up with this bullshit life keeps presenting me if there was no creativity given to us as people. So let's get right fucking into it. Sorry for the fucking change in voice, by the way, that's coming up. I just realized this video is gonna sound like it belongs to somebody from a lunatic asylum, but stay with me, alright? Stay with me. The way I kind of use creativity is that when life is just going shit, and there's not much that I can do, I would just lock myself in my room or just go somewhere and just read or write. And that's just like the best. No one bothers me. It's just peace. And even if people bother me, bro, I just have my earbuds in and I am just sitting there and I am just like, okay, I'm gonna be fucking reading The Great Grasp. I'm gonna be fucking reading the gay Graspy? Gay Gatsby? I really said that? Gaspy. Gatsby. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I think y'all get the point. And I think it's great because when I'm doing my worst in life in general, I feel like I'm just so busy and just so overwhelmed that I don't really have time to do anything. And I think that reading and just like escaping all of that is like the best break. And I think it's funny because most people are like reading ill, right? But it's nice. It's nice, and I think it varies for everybody. Because when you're walking down an area, you really can't stop those thoughts, right? Dude, I don't deserve shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna fail. Why is Lobo better than me in Smash Bros? Just kidding. I'm a fucking goat. And I say these activities specifically are like goated because I recently got my driving license, and I'll be driving and I won't even like realize that I'm thinking about like all these negative things just because my mind is like swayed to think about them, or like thinking about like past things that I just don't like. And I'm just over here like brainstorming in my fucking head, right? I'm just over here like putting in like 20,000 ideas, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not even realizing I'm driving. So, and I think that's happened to a lot of people who drive. I know my brother actually like does this a lot, and I know my friend does. Dude, I'm driving. Dude, I'm actually driving. Dude, why am I not holding the wheel? And I know this happens to me when I work out as well. Like when I work out, bro, if I am not blasting fucking music in my ear that's just ear raping me the entire time, I am like in a different world, and I am forgetting that I'm doing these reps. Like I'm not counting, I'm not doing anything, and it's really just fucked up. I wonder what I'm gonna do after this. Maybe I'm gonna eat because I'm a fat motherfucker who's bulking and who has gained 10 pounds over the summer, but that's genuinely not enough. And I'm eating 3,600 calories, and that's still not fucking enough. Jeez, fuck. Oh my god. These activities specifically are really nice because they keep your mind occupied enough so you're not wandering around with your brain, but it's also not taxing on your brain, really. So back when I was in high school, I read a lot of books about self-development, and one of them that I read, which has stuck with me to this point, was Think and Grow Rich. A great book about, you know, think and grow rich, right? Make money from thinking. That's pretty much it put simply. And it just taught you how to think correctly in ways. And one thing really stuck with me. And I had a friend who also read this book, and I asked him what stuck with him. And this was not the same thing. I looked at him like he was a crazy man because what I read was not the same thing he read. Like, I mean, the section that I'm gonna talk about was not that long. The book was like 300 pages or something. And the section could not have been more than like 20 pages. But I looked at this man like if an alien was about to come down from Earth and take him away. Like, he was not from this planet, because what I read in those 20 pages was way more important than everything else in the book to me. Pretty much the author, Napoleon Hill, talks about a concept of your invisible counsel. And this is some schizophrenic shit we're about to talk about, but pretty much what you do is the people you admire or the people you aspire to be, quote unquote, your role models, you make them into a council in your head. You have a little group in your head. You have like a table, and around those tables are those people. So, for example, if you look up to Kobe Bryant, for example, and you've never met Kobe, right? But you've always watched him growing up and you're like, damn, that's a bad motherfucker. I want to be like him. You can put him in your invisible council and you would make his personality what you pretty much know about him and what you like about him. And those traits, whenever you need them, whenever you feel like you're a piece of shit and you need Kobe to fucking motivate you or to fucking give you advice, you go to your council and homie's just chilling. Homie is just chilling there, right? And you talk to him and you actually get advice from a different perspective in your head. And it's very interesting making these people provide different ideas in your head and you're like, oh my god, this is a crazy thing, right? And the more you do this, like every day you just talk to them like a one, the more it develops. And it's really unlimited. It's only up to you and your imagination and just your creativity. And I've been doing this for about 1 year or 2 years. I try to like talk to them every night. Fuck, dude, I wanted to make this video like aesthetic and I'm just laughing my ass off. Shit. Speaking of creativity, I think it's really helped me because as you've seen in my YouTube like bio, or maybe have you seen, I don't really have any role models. I didn't really grow up with any role models, and the only people I look up to are probably just on the internet. Like people who I see and I'm like, holy shit, like I want to make videos like this, or I want to be like them in this certain aspect. So in my group, I have 7 people, not including myself, but pretty much the point is you're supposed to make them all personalities and make them all unique by their own character, right? Like they're supposed to like act in certain ways. Like you would know how they walk, you would know how they enter the room, and you can visualize it enough where it actually becomes reality almost for you, where it becomes like you're in a meeting every day and you could tell them your problems or the things you're dealing with, and they'll give you feedback which you've never thought of. And I think here is where I really mean creativity has saved me. Because there's been so many times in my life where I just wanted to fucking quit, like what I'm doing, and just stop, right? There's been so many times, for example, that I wanted to stop YouTube, right? Like this shit is not growing at the pace I wanted to, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine, because one of these motherfuckers in my head told me persistence is key. And because of that, I'm gonna keep on doing it because I got that advice when I needed it, and now I can actually continue making videos. But I think this is especially really good for people who don't really have that like consoling, people who are like first generation where they don't really have advice. I think this is perfect and just really good because not only can creativity get you out of situations you don't want to be in, but it can actually help you in those situations which you have to confront eventually, right? It's a combo and it's fucking amazing. It is like the entire thing that just comes back and helps you every fucking time. And I think the more you develop your creativity, the more you can just overcome things. And I think GG's boys, that's a good ass video. That's a banger. I'll see y'all next time. I feel like that was actually a good ending. Peace.